Yo, what's up, everybody? My name's Jacob, and welcome back to another episode of the Go Fantasy Football League. As always, this is the series where I go through and provide you weekly updates about the fantasy football league that I'm in with my friends. Today's episode, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the scores for the Week 9 matchups and see who is our donkey of the week. If you have been enjoying this series so far, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the post notifications so you never miss another episode. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the scores and find out who is our donkey of the week. Starting with our first matchup, we had Stiff Armed and Dangerous versus the Cold-Blooded Kylers. And Aaron got me this week. He beat me 166 to 133. Honestly, my team did do good this week. You know, I had Derrick Henry, who had 28, Josh Allen with 24, and Alan Lazard and Dameon Pierce, both with 18. But in the end, it just wasn't enough for Aaron because he had Cooper Kupp and Travis Kelce. They had really good games. Cooper Kupp putting up 35, Travis Kelce putting up 25, and Josh Palmer and Kenyon Drake also came in clutch for Aaron, and it was enough to secure him the win this week, and he moves on to 7-2. In our next matchup, we had 2 Infinity and Beyond versus Austin City Limits. Moya won this matchup 150 to 112. Moya finally was able to secure a win. Moya was finally able to secure a win. I feel like it's been a while, but his team balled out this week. He had Devontae Adams putting up 41 points. Tua put up 29. That also helped. And on Tate's side, he had Austin Eckler, who gave him a good game. He had 23 points. But other than that, he didn't really have anyone special or anyone else give him a lot of points. Congrats to Moya on this win, and he gets one step closer to not being in last place and having to do that punishment. Up next, we had the SA Donkeys taking on Let Anything Is Possible, and Andres won this one 105 to 79. Yeah, honestly, Larry's team just did not perform. He had a lot of people in single digits, and his highest scorer was Joe Burrow with 18, and following that, he had Dalvin Cook and his defense with 12 points. And on Andres' side, he was carried by the rookie sensation, the frontrunner for Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Kenneth Walker III. He had 32 points, and honestly, that was really the difference that was able to secure him the win because his team honestly didn't do too well either. I mean, he had Lamar Jackson with 17 and Juwan Johnson with 16, but other than that, it was pretty lackluster everywhere else. But congrats to Andres, he's moving up, and he's now in second place in his division, moves on to 4-5. In our next matchup, we had Pay Lamar taking on Let's Ride. And Jason won this matchup 163 to 101. Yeah, on Franco's side, he started off the week strong with Dallas Goedert on that Thursday night game. He put up 29. But other than that, there wasn't really much high scorers. Behind Goddard, he had A.J. Brown with 15. And then Chris Olave and Aaron Rodgers both with 13. Honestly, if some of those players even want to have a good game, it's kind of hard when your opponent puts up 163. I mean, by now, we all know that Jason's receivers are absolutely stacked. Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill both go over 30. And then he also had Patrick Mahomes go off in that Sunday night game. He put up 38 as well. His team was able to give him more than enough points and secure him in that first place spot in the league and also in the division as well. In our last matchup, we had the Comebacks taking on So Good It Hurts. And Jordy won this matchup 166 to 73. Yeah, Brandon's team definitely did not perform how they performed the week before, against me putting up like 150. They put up about half of that this week. On Brandon's team, his highest scorer was Derek Carr with 18 and Tyler Lockett with 17. Everybody else was in single digits, and his tight end gave him a little goose egg. He had 0 points. But like we saw in the previous matchup, there was probably no way that anyone would have beat Jordy this week. I mean, he put up 166. He had Joe Mixon, who went absolutely nuclear. The dude had 5 touchdowns. I was amazed when he had like 3, and then he just kept going. The dude had a career game, absolutely balled out. And he also had Travis Etienne, second-year running back. Dude's been balling out all year, gave him 30. Just those 2 players alone would have been enough to beat Brandon. But yeah, congrats to Jordy. And with Brandon being the lowest score this week, he earns the title of Donkey of the Week. So let's go ahead and throw it up. There he is, this week's Donkey of the Week, Brandon, aka the Comebacks. Honestly, his team just kind of shit the bed this week, and that happens every now and then to each and every one of us in the league. I wish it would have happened last week when he was facing me, but hey, That's just fantasy football, man. That's the look of the draw. Yeah, but Brandon's team, you know, he definitely has a lot of upside. But with that upside, he kind of loses a little bit of consistency. They're kind of like a lot of boom or bust players. But I mean, he also did have Christian McCaffrey and Dak Prescott on by, two of his better players. He took a shot on Caleb Huntley. That didn't really work out. And Mike Evans and Michael Pittman Jr. Man, those two offenses have not been performing like everyone thought they would. Definitely some struggles there, and only put up 14 points with him. Tyler Higbee putting up 0. Never good to see that. Hey, you know, any given week you can lose, and any given week your team can kind of shit the bed. You just gotta hope you don't have a lot of weeks like that. I mean, he's still in contention for the playoffs right now. I know he's in 3rd in our division, 3rd place, only separated by a game. I believe I'm right behind him, and then right behind me is Franco, so it's definitely going to be a tight race to secure that 3rd spot. Right now, it's looking like Jay and Aaron are kind of running away with it, but you still got about like 5 weeks left, so anything can happen, man. Yeah, but Brandon, you're this week's Donkey of the Week. Go ahead and wear it with pride. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of the Go Fantasy Football League. If you did enjoy, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and comment down below and let me know how your team did this week. Did you catch dub, catch L, did you tie? Go ahead and let me know. Also, don't forget to click the bell to turn on the post notifications so you never miss another episode. That's going to be it for me, guys. I will see you on the next episode when we go through the Week 10 matchups and take a look at the updated standings. Later.
Cannot see, I'm legally blind.